Okay, sometimes even despite a patient following a strict low sodium diet and good compliance with their medication, diuretics still don't have a good effect on helping them diurese and get rid of that extra fluid. And one of those reasons can be diuretic resistance caused by tubular adaptation to having diuretics. And that's broken down into two different types. The breaking phenomenon is one tubular adaptation that can cause diuretic resistance, and the mechanism for which this happens isn't fully understood. Some people think it's the RAS system and the sympathetic system that change the tubes and make them more resistant. But even when these two systems are blocked, breaking phenomena can still occur. So that's why we're not really sure what causes it. And the other tubular adaptation is a long-term tolerance. So that's after continued use of diuretics, it can cause distal tubular hypertrophy. And since we've already learned a lot of the diuretics, they act on the distal part of the tubes, this can cause a problem. So like the loop diuretics, the thiazide diuretics, and the potassium-sparing diuretics are all on the later portion of the tube. So if the distal tubular hypertrophy is happening, then there's a lot of diuretics that are going to be non-functional. The CA inhibitors are the ones in the proximal tubule. But because of this resistance and the hypertrophy, that's a reason why a lot of times a synergistic reaction of using more than one diuretic at the same time is helpful to try to cut down on the buildup of a diuretic resistance.